Hey guys, it's Ronnie from Greenlight Bites. Remember me? I stepped away from the food blogging thing for a little while and I'm trying to get back into it. I've recently relaunched greenlightbites.com. Well, recently, it's probably about a year now. The kids are getting older. If you guys, some of you may remember my mango kid. My mango. And then but he's turning 14 in 2 weeks and little Bean is 8. Here we go. Oh, it's a little. So I have a little bit more time. Hopefully, I'm trying to carve out to do some videos and experiment in the kitchen again, which is something that I super duper love to do. So I figured I've been pondering this whole return to the video thing for like over a year, and I decided let me just take the leap. So today I'm going to make with you my absolute favorite post-workout smoothie. I start always with frozen banana. So I have this tip. I actually have it off camera. Hold on a second. I have a giant bag, always do, of frozen banana in my freezer. So every week I buy a huge bunch of bananas, whatever we don't eat and it starts to turn brown, I peel and throw in that bag. And then I have frozen bananas for all my smoothies all week. Sometimes they run low. Right now I have a surplus. So frozen banana, about one, usually around 100 grams of banana, I stick in my upside down blender. And what I'm making with it today is, I call it the almond joy. So it's going to be almond, coconutty yumminess. So frozen banana, I do a half an ounce of almonds. I try to find raw if I can. And I actually keep these in my freezer too so they don't get rancid because I go through phases. Like I'll eat almonds every day for like a month and then I won't eat them for 6 months. I don't know why. That's how it goes. So I do about, it's like a quarter cup. I think it's like 15 grams of almonds. And then to that, I add egg white. And I know it grosses some people out, but I buy the egg whites in a carton, which are pasteurized, and they're brought up to a certain temperature that makes them safe. And I find that, one, it's a great way to add protein to your smoothies. I'm also going to use protein powder, but if you're not into protein powders, this is a really simple way to add liquid and protein at the same time. But also, it makes a really awesome texture. It's just lightens them up a little bit, makes them frothy. So I'm a huge fan of egg white in my smoothie. So I'm going to do, this is 50 grams. It's a little over 3 tablespoons. I use sometimes an upwards of half a cup. It depends. It just depends on what I'm making and what I have. I'm also going to add almond milk because I need a little bit more liquid to get it going. But sometimes I'll adjust and do more egg white, no almond milk. It just depends again on my mood. So this is a half a cup of almond milk just to cover the frozen ingredients. And then for flavoring, not that those stuff aren't already tasty, I do 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. I love chocolate. Sometimes I use the dark or the special. Again, depends on my mood. I'm always switching it up. It's something I like to do, which is why I like to do food blogging, because I like to experiment and share my experiments. This is 1 scoop of whey protein, unflavored. I like the unflavored because then I can decide to do whatever the heck I want with it. So if you buy vanilla or you buy chocolate, you're kind of tied to vanilla chocolate. I like to buy the unflavored and then I can mix it with chocolate and banana, or I can mix it with blueberries and citrus, or like whatever I want. So I like to keep the unflavored whey protein on hand, and then that way I can go whatever meets the whims that day. Again, because I bore very easily with my food. So to that, I am going to add just a few drops of coconut extract. And this is something that you might not have on hand. I highly recommend looking at your grocery store and seeing what kind of extracts they have on hand, and maybe grabbing a few interesting ones like coconut, lemon, almond. So I'm also going to add almond just to kind of bump up that almond flavor. And you only need like a few drops. Super simple way of adding flavor without bumping up the carbs or the calories. It's nice. And you can really kind of create twists on it. So as a review, frozen banana, almonds, cocoa powder, protein, any source you really want to use, and then a few drops of coconut extract and almond extract. Now, I would blend this if I remember my blender top. I shall be right back. So this is, and I love these upside down blenders. I always try it. I'm not gonna lie, usually I lick it, but being on my good behavior. And I love putting these little tops on here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, I don't have a straw. I'm trying to reduce my straw usage, but let me come up there and show you the texture of this. So I used a lot, I can't get it through, but I used a lot of liquid, so it's nice and liquidy. You can actually reduce the liquid and make it more almost like a soft serve consistency, and I've done it so thick where I have used a spoon. But to do that, you usually put this guy under a lot of work and you kind of have to work it. I don't know, I have an old video where I show you how I make soft serve in, and I'll link to that. And that's a great process, but sometimes I want to drink my smoothies and sometimes I want to eat my smoothies with a spoon. It all, again, depends on my mood. So anyway, let me give this a try, and it's been a couple weeks since I made this one, so. Yeah, it's delicious. It's chocolatey, it's sweet because of the banana. You don't have to add any extra sweetener when you add banana. You got a little touch of even extra almonds with the extract. And then the coconut just kind of bumps it up a little bit and just makes it a little bit more special. It's nice. You could add flaked coconut if you have it. I generally don't because I'm usually keeping my fat intake down, but you can easily add a few flakes and you get that kind of nice coconut texture. You can go with this any direction you want. And you'll see, you saw the bubbles when I showed you too. That's that like frothy egg white texture. So I'm going to enjoy this, actually try to edit a video and then try to go to work. I'm teaching again, which I absolutely love. I really miss you guys. And so I'm hoping to make videos a regular deal. So if you want, subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back next week with another super quick idea that I can record in my dining room because it's the only place I have natural light. I know my kitchen kind of sucks. Anyway, bye guys. I missed you.